Oh my god, time for a new video. Today I want to talk about merchanting clans. This topic is an ongoing topic on Runescape and I really want to talk about it. Now I have a little story before I go really into merchanting clans. And I recently got a good friend of mine started to play Runescape, and actually now he's actually pretty addicted to Runescape, which is kind of fucking funny. Because Runescape is a very addicting game and I just got somebody addicted to Runescape and I just find that fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. But anyways, my friend, he's been on Runescape now for about a month and a half, going on 2 months. And you know, he says to me, you know, I price checked all my items with him, and he's like, wow, you have a big penis. And I'm like, thank you. Basically, he's really, not really feeling it because he doesn't have that much gold. Like, he has, 8 mil gold he's been making over, a month and a half. And even though he's level 8, but still, I mean, he starts, going on and on about, oh, this game sucks, I have no money, 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 no money, no money. But then I remind him, basically saying, motherfucker, you only play for 45 minutes out of the day. So obviously, your cash is going to be a little dim. But then basically, this, friend of mine, he started, listening in about merchant clans and hearing how you can make a ton of money from them and stuff like that. So basically, he's been hounding me to turn my clan chat into a merchant clan. And more or less, he really doesn't understand what a merchant clan really is. Per se, he just is in the depth of moolah because he loves moolah. So therefore, he's in the mind perspective of making moolah. He doesn't really understand it fully. So then I had to understand, basically explain it to him that merchant clans are kind of like getting an STD because they can fuck your reproductive organs up. Now, out of all the time that I played RuneScape, I've never been involved in a merchant clan. I've always, done solo merchanting items by myself. Just a couple items that I use on and off, and make some money on my own. I don't like merchanting clans. I really don't, and I never will. Mainly because, well, here's basically why I don't like them. Now, in theory, merchanting clans are wonderful. I mean, if you think about it in theory, it can actually make people a ton of money, if you think about it in theory. But when you actually do it, it doesn't really work out so well. It's kind of like getting an STD. Now, I've never had an STD, so don't fucking start saying that shit. But I'm just saying, merchant clans are like an STD. They can fuck your reproductive organs up. Not to mention that the bigger the cash stack you have, the more money you can make. So, the bigger the cash stack you actually have on RuneScape, that means you must have a gigantic penis. But my cash stack is actually kind of low. So, does that mean I have a small penis? Fuck! But like I was saying, in theory, merchant clans are awesome. I mean, you join the clan, you make money, you make a ton of money, stuff like that. In theory, it's awesome. But when it actually is done, it's not so awesome. Mainly because it deals with price manipulations and, buying an item and stuff like that. So basically, if I were to start a merchant clan, I would basically pick an item and basically I would put a whole bunch of money into it. And then I would basically tell my friends, and then my friends or me would tell, the members in the clan chat, right? So then let's say a week goes by and the price is soaring up, right? And right now it's about maybe a 2 mil increase on the price, or actually maybe more like a 6 mil or 5 mil, whatever, okay, whatever. There's a big difference. So I sell my items, then I basically tell my friends to sell their items, and then they basically tell you guys to sell your items. So in theory, everyone can make really money because we all are selling our items when, the price of the item rise by 6, 7 mil. So in theory, it does, technically work. But it doesn't, because it's like fucking syphilis. It eats away at your goddamn organs. Fuck! But what ends up happening is, basically, it doesn't really work out like that. Because the clan leader, or like myself, I would sell the items on one day. And then basically, once all my items have sold, I would then most likely tell my friends. And then, once all their items have sold, then they would probably most likely tell you guys. But let's say if, a lot of members don't get on that one day and they have the items, they get on a couple of days later, then they see the price crashing and it's impossible to sell the item. So really, they get fucked out of money, and then they're set with syphilis for the rest of their life. And then their penis is gone. Oh my god! But really what I'm trying to say is that in theory, merchant clans are awesome, but just because it doesn't work out, it never does. I've had friends who have been in merchant clans before, and their cash stack has gone from whoop down to whoop because they basically got fucked over out of items. Mainly because the clan leader, you know, didn't tell, only told some people to sell their items, and then, you know, the items started crashing down, and then everyone was like, what the fuck are we doing? We need to sell this shit. And the clan leader was like, no! So, it's more or less about corruption. I mean, that may sound a little cheesy, you know, that there is corruption, but that's really how it is. So basically, in conclusion, basically, I don't want, you know, to start a merchant clan. And basically, after explaining this shit to my friend, he kind of understood, and now he's actually more addicted to Runescape because he actually is playing for an hour and a half a night now. God damn you, Adam. Don't lose your job over this game. It's not good, man. Don't fucking do it. But as always, I would like to hear from you, motherfuckers. If you have anything to add, or if you have anything interesting about merchant clans, if you've ever been in one, if you have opinions, if you think merchant clans are good, if you totally disagree with me how I think that merchant clans are not so good, then basically let me know in a video response, nasty dirty little comment. And thank you for subscribing, and keep subscribing for more awesome, spectacular, oh my god videos. There's a light bulb right above my head, and I'm actually kind of blinded right now. As you guys can see, the light above my forehead, it's like a fucking sun or a solar lamp or some shit like that. Except I don't know how it's on because there's no sun through the fucking walls. It's magical. God damn these people. I swear to God, there's fucking genomes everywhere.